let's take a little tour of the class and a little navigation tutorial. Now I'm going to show you the course, and then I'll be closing up some of the modules which will open throughout the semester. Now before you say, I can't do this, there's no way I can do this. Yes, you can. I built this from scratch just to fit in with this time period. You're going to see pages and so forth, but some of those are very short, and the idea is to click through. I'm going to show you how. Here we are in the course, and you will always be able to see the announcements. You will also receive those announcements to your phone or your email or however you have your course information set up. So each time I post an announcement, and there aren't a lot, but they are important when I do post them. Over here we have the home, we have announcements, we have the modules, discussions, grades, and NetTutor, which is an online resource for study guides and to help with assignments. This is where you'll find your account. This is where you'll find your dashboard. This is where you will create emails. And this is, I don't know what's going on, question mark. Let's zoom over to the modules. This is the Start Here menu, and let me show you how this works in case you haven't taken a Canvas course. It'll just take a second. Let's start with this page. You're going to open the page and look this stuff over. These are super short. And then at the bottom of the page is a little button called Next. And all through the course, you're just going to go with Next, 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 Next. And make sure that each page is read before you move on to the next. I know, I always know. Now remember from my little video that we all know our jobs. My job is to show you how brilliant you are, and your job is to show up and read every single page and do every single assignment. This first exercise is lots of fun and will prove first step in my job. Now each one of these pages needs to be read, and some of them are short. And the discussion boards, I'm revising the discussion boards a little bit. I'm doing this early in the course, so there may be a couple of additional discussion boards, but they're all meaningful. These are study materials. You need to read all of these, of course, and then you'll see some fun exercises that are more fun than any of us really deserve. Then we go on and we have this, we start with 1300 to 1500. Each one of these sections contains a tutorial. And what's going to happen here in week 2 is I'm giving you a little bit of an introduction into the final essay. There are only 2 essays in the whole course, but the final essay is going to be your masterpiece. So up in week 2, there's a little information about the essay that you'll be doing at the end of the semester. I want to give you a head start on that. Since it's a short semester, I don't want it to come up where it's like, oh my gosh, I've got to do this in 10 seconds. So there's a little bit of information about that. And then we move on to 1500 to 1699, and you will see a tutorial for each one of these sections, which is me. And we're going through the timeline of what's going on there. And this is a short essay and step-by-step instructions always included. And then 1700 to 1800, and again a tutorial. There's the overview, tutorial, little assignment, little cyber cafe, and this one is a creative project. I wanted to create a curriculum that speaks to everybody's strong suits, and some people are really good at one thing and they're really good at another thing, and so I like to cover all the bases. And then we have 1800 to 1850, same thing, overview grid, tutorials. This is a short assignment, but it's meaningful. They're short, but they're still meaningful. I don't like to assign a bunch of stuff that doesn't mean anything. Everything's super significant. And then we have the final essay. This includes some information about the type of essay that we're going to be writing, even though you've looked at that in week 2. And then we move on to the step-by-step instructions, which is me writing this actual essay. and you will follow along with me step by step by step as I write the essay. So just to show you, this is my essay that I wrote for this assignment. I like fun titles and everything, so you will be writing your essay, and of course you'll be adapting your essay for our time period, so you'll be keeping in mind that this will be adapted to early American literature. You'll see when you get there. I don't want to spoil the surprise. And then that's it. See? Completely doable. Now, some of these modules will be unpublished because, as you can see from this announcement, these are the dates that all the modules will open. See? Completely doable. And lots of fun. I had a lot of fun building this for you, and I hope that you will enjoy the ride. It's an awful lot of fun. That concludes this tutorial. Welcome to the course.